Now, just to be clear, my channel and my videos are being suppressed. To say that in another way, to bury the video, to make it difficult to find, to make it impossible. And one of the few there's a ton of people interested. I was looking at, now I'm changing the subject, but on the idea of the expanding Earth, I look at people debunking it. I listen to their argument, and they come from the scientific establishment. And so I'm having to weigh all the options, all the sides on this issue. And I realize that if it's going to be proven, it can't just be done visually by looking at puzzle pieces, because there's a lot of specifications to that. Watch the step. There's a little tiny step there, like, well, there it is. The continental shelf steps down and is covered by water, so you have to consider that that's also part of the continent, and therefore the shape of the continents have to be adjusted to fit together, because that extension that's underwater presently was at one time, well, was always a part of the same continuous landmass. So if it gets depressed a little bit and the water rose, it's still a contiguous landmass, so it extends out and changes the shape of the continent. So when you're doing the visual animation like Neil Adams is doing, you have to take that in consideration, and he may not have done that. And one of the major mistakes he's making, where I say he's pretty accurate when he talks about India, I think, but when he shows Alaska, it just looks so ridiculous. If you look at his animation about Alaska, it's so completely ridiculous. It's embarrassing. So we have to look at this, overhaul the whole theory and the way it's being proven. You got to go with the geological record also, and the paleontological record. The paleontology, or in other words the fossil record, and also the possibly extraterrestrial atomic evidence that we've been hit by comets. The Chicxulub crater in south of the Gulf of Mexico, actually partially on the Yucatan Peninsula of Mexico, nation there, present modern nation of Mexico. This is many, I think, hundreds of millions of years ago. I don't recall the date actually that they estimated, but this has to be taken into consideration when you look at how the continents may have shifted and how it happened. So, having said that, I hope this video gets out there, because I'm working on some heavy-duty scientific evidence here, just some empirical data that can prove the point, if it's possible.